I've been searching through newspapers.com here for smoke alarms. Like there, I've seen that before. It's people winning things, so they won the Norelco smoke alarms. And here's one for the Teledyne water pick. At drug fair. There's your false advertisement there. These are basically the same pictures you saw in the box. Of course, drug fair, it's not quite the best name for a drugstore nowadays, if you think about it. Sometimes you see multiples of the same one. Is it the same thing too? Nope, here's first alert. $76 RS. I guess I didn't realize Gillette made fire extinguishers. There's a Norelco with a weird T on it. The GE. Fred Meyer. There's the water pick one. Seen. Speaking of GE, this is really interesting. I found out today. Open up another page. And let's go up to Canada. And apply. Looks like vacuuming out a Firex, or that'd probably be a whatchamacallit, Nortron AC8W. Here's a Canadian one for the water pick. Yep. And take a look at these here. You've got a line cord powered Guardian and something. Can't really tell. The contrast isn't that good. 9-volt power though. Anyway, you have a Edwards 217 GE. This cool one's called Centurion. First Alert SA125 and a Decon. It's a good sized Decon too. Now this is what's interesting though. If I search Centurion smoke alarm, keep it in Canada, probably already see it. They're actually GE. Made by GE. Right here. They're truly made by TELUS Industries. I saw a picture posted by Jesse that there's one branded by TELUS that looks exactly like the Nortron TR-77, TR-88. There's another image here. Here we go. What I'm assuming is the inside. We can take a look at this first. 2017 Canadian Lifesaver, Canadian GE, battery powered FB1. So like Captain Kelly, it's actually a Sunbeam. So their version of the Oster. Teledyne water pick. West Clocks hardwired. Should be getting one soon. Newtone, Honeywell. They're calling this one an Edwards, so maybe Edwards made ones like this. But you know, we know what is Wards and Mastercraft. But anyway, here's that one. Now if you look over here, so here's the inside of an alarm. It looks like the Nortron TR-77. Now if that's this one, and I think that TELUS made the Nortrons actually. Because if you remember, Nortron also rebranded Firexes. Because they're, what is that? I can't remember what model it is offhand, but the ones I have that are the Firex ones. Like I said, AC8W. I was kind of sleepy last night, so. Alright, let's go back to here. It's kind of a cool picture too. Imagine sitting in there doing that testing phase, because he's, see, as you can see, testing for sensitivity. So imagine hearing all those go one after another. I'm not sure how it pulses, but according to Fire and Theft, these have a pulsating alarm, the quick sets, the M Hearts. It must be a division of Fred Meyer, because they're using the same illustrations, like the Norelco with the T on it. And the GE there. Continuing on. Yep, see, here's the GE one. And of course, this is funny because Canadian. Of course, it's funny because it's Canada, and with that name, well, all of us in the smoke alarm community know the significance. She'd probably be interested in a lot of these Canadian ones too. More than likely. I'll leave with that. Here's Guardian. Or is this the one that Jesse saw? Yeah, this is the one that Jesse saw. These really cool ones. So here's the FB1A. Here's another one that's on my want list. Look at this one. FBL3. The light. FBC. Dual sensor. There's the portable smoke alarms. Jesse's been looking at this for quite a while, several months now. You know, he isn't doing the paid one. I might. We're doing the free preview right now. There's Woodward's. Yeah, another GE one. It is amazing that they were making both the Home Century version, this one, and then the Centurion version too, at the same time. Or I should say branding, because technically these are still EI Electronics too. I guess it'd be the same thing as like BRK rebranding, you know, First Alert as well as Sears. And are those alarms there? Or is that just? Yeah, I think that's just school thing, you know, like those little foam boxes that you used to get with like at McDonald's and stuff, and you still get for takeout real estate. Which reminds me, I wouldn't mind finding a Canadian, or I'd like to see a Canadian with whatever. Anyway, here's Westlock version of the ESL. Yeah, I'd like to see the Canadian Realtor get the 3D cameras. Preferably, of course, Matterport, not Astor Room. Alright, the next day, a little late talking. Make sure it was recording. There we go, GE. Smoke lifting up to it. There we go, too. This is the Ten-Tec IB900. See, this one has a clear button. The 900 I had the white button. Sadly got lost in the move, but this is the clear button one with the circuitry attached to the cover, like my battery powered photoelectric Ten-Tec, and then the service one that I have. What's this one? First Alert. Oh, Sears. Well, it's cool. It's a small version of the Sears with the 77R based alarm and the test button. Nice. Yeah, 824, 821, 401. Well, of course, those are nice alarms. Most all of us have those. Or at least some form of the Home Century. 001, 101, 201, 301, 401, 8202, 8205, whatever. Another one. Here's a Honeywell. TC49A. TC. Wait. I think they mean 89B and they misprinted it as 8. There's the RS. A201. The Waterpik and the Gillette. And Sunbeam. If you notice, the Sunbeam text is actually right next to the battery flag, rather than the center like mine is. By Mart. Again, a little different nowadays. And brand have a name has a little different connotation nowadays. And I think back then it was supposed to be kind of a takeoff on the word buy, like B-U-Y. Nope. I think that's cakes. Another first alert there. And in GE, here's that same fireman photo. Or not photo, just clip art. I've seen that before. Is that... It's on a box for some alarm, I think. Yep, coincidentally, as you can see, on the GE box itself. Of course, I've seen it in the papers, too, but... The GE ad. Nothing, of course, we can do is this. You don't search by brand, like here's Smoke Guard. That's just a smaller version of one of their full-size cut sheet one. With that same tagline. You've seen it. Especially if you browse Dwayne Pearsall's archives. There's your normal Smoke Guard. Of course. 800A Sears. Showing Sears. It says Smoke Guard. Weird. The only round ones they made for home use was just the original Smoke Guard 700, then the Smoke Guard 2 and the 3. And there was the Smoke Shield 801A. Basically looked like the Smoke Guard 2 or 3, but used 6 AA batteries. Same thing here. But there's the correct one. And possibly the correct one there too. Definitely correct one down there. Yep. There's your 800As. See if we can find like the 809s, 907s, 805. .906, or even the OG ones, Smoke Guard 2, Smoke Guard 3. Another 800. Another 800. Yep, still another 800. Of course, those are nice. A lot of us have those too, of course, or some form of Smoke Guard. There. This one actually talks about Dwayne Pearsall. So I wonder. Oh, that's New Jersey. I could totally see that article in his archives. See, here's Smoke Guard 2. It doesn't show it. And it mentions it. See, there we go. There's the original ones. It's a safeguard. Interesting. You saw the floor plan there. That's basically the one that Status Roll used for their houses. Or books, manuals. Oh, here's another one. What's the hardwired one? There's that one too. Alright. Continue on here. Oh, there we go. Decon 200. Let's see, where's the thing for? Yeah, Decon 200. SA 120, and then the SA 300. Let's call this first alert one then. Oh, here we go. What's this one? Look at this one.
Repeat that. The owner is wondering if you can be able to activate the alarm if they shut the building down for the night.
Shut the building down for the night. But anyway, yeah, this is cool. That one's cool.
Bad from interior.
Yeah. For the night, it's 11:31 or 11:14 a.m. I think we got a Sears coming up. Once it clears out, there we go.
All breakers are on.
Ah, what would that one look like? Not sure. The cool one. Like here's the 10 Tech coming up. Yep. There's that Decon again. It's the SA 350. Now if you look there, right here and here, there's those vents along the side. It's just like that one that we saw in Tecumseh, Michigan. So probably what happened is this is the original version of the 350. The one we saw in Tecumseh was the original version of the 400 before they switched to that design. Before they switched to the 350 to the larger version of this design. There's that West Clock one again. The Sears again. Yeah, that's the one that looks like the ESL. Continuing on. For GEs here. Probably the actual. Yep. The Home Century ones. Not the cool Centurions. I definitely wouldn't mind finding one of those sometime. Not sure if I mentioned that. There were 3 versions of it. There was one that ran on AC, one that ran on 11.2, and then one ran on 9. Oh, here we go. The guard side again. I'm not sure why it did that. And the first alert with escape light that they decided to make look like it was the normal 6 section one instead of the 8, which most of them did have. Of course, maybe there were some very rare ones that did have 6 sections with the escape light. Or maybe some of the Canadian ones did. Who knows? Here's another one for that Decon with light. Again, you can see the vents there. So we probably had this design too somewhere. If we had the original version of the 400. First gen version of the 400. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind finding either one of those. I did look up Decon the other night and I couldn't find anything on that. Is this Sears? It says early one. Yeah, it is. And they're right there. So that's amazing. They rebranded the guard sight ones too. At least here in Canada. Looks like we've got a... Yep, Sunbeam. They also had ones that look like the SA4, but with just the one row like the... you know, like those earlier Ten-Tech ones we saw in the service. I think Jesse saw this one, but I'll still clip it. First alert! Oh, up there. I don't know why they're showing that other one then. Why they're showing that guard sight one. Oh, here's one of these again. Is this another Simpson Sears one then? Yep. Because there's Craftsman. They had a couple versions of that with this 8-section design rather than your 16 section like that. They had one like this. Then they actually had one that had more of the tiered design like that. And Jesse had found a picture of it a couple days ago, or a week ago or so. And it had more of a flat lens, and there's two buttons. Very cool. Here's this Black & Decker one. Remember I told you that in Canada they had a version of that Westcloth, no, not Westcloth, the Hoover one that I have. It was labeled Black & Decker. I guess that Hoover one's Canadian anyway, but yeah, see, this is what it looked like. It's just like, you know, mine, it had that continuous sound. But this one's got the LED on it, or mine doesn't. Alright, probably the last one with volume already. Haven't even been doing this for a day yet. With recording, that is. Alright, are we gonna load? We gonna load? Oh, it like blinked and then window closed. So let's try this one then. Let's guard sight. Probably the one that, you know, like we saw, like the JCPenney one. Or the ones here. See what this one has. Oh, here's some these Wells Fargo ones. You're Matt again. Yep, see there's the one with the light. What a pretty cool, of course. Wouldn't mind having one with the light. It looks like an Edwards one. Yep. Oh, that's a cool one. I think this is actually based on the ESL 209 or 706, like that Westlock one. I'm pretty sure this is the one that Jesse has currently for his avatar on Discord. First alert again. Trusty first alert. There it is. Yep, Nortron. That's their battery-powered one then. As you saw, it had the door hook on it. And the Charles Craft again, Lifesaver. It looks like it's used the same package or same box as our Firenetics ones do. Or did, I should say. What was that noise? Well, here's another Sears. This one's got the heat sensor on it. Thermal sensor. Pretty cool. Well, I think that's enough for this one. Thanks for watching.